Welcome to Trufan ASMR. If you're new to this channel, welcome. And if you're new to ASMR, double welcome. Tonight, we'll be discovering the magic of a Walt Disney World Resort vacation. Well, not the actual vacation. We'll spend some time looking at the Walt Disney World Resort website, and I'll be showing you different tips and tricks that you can use to plan your next vacation. Please know this video is not sponsored by Disney, and I have no affiliation with the Disney company at all. This is a Trufan video. I am sharing this content with you as a fan of the Walt Disney World Resort, in hopes that the content I share tonight will bring you relaxation, enjoyment, and possibly a few tingles. Thanks for listening. Let's go. As I mentioned, we're going to start at the Disney.com website. We'll select Parks and Travel from the various options. Look, here's a picture of Mickey and Minnie getting ready for their 50th anniversary celebration. We will click a side menu that specifies Walt Disney World Resort in Florida. This is where your planning will begin. They also include disclaimers and COVID information at the top. I like to just click Hide. You will want to sign in. If you don't already have a Disney account, you can create one for free. If you have a Disney Plus account, Shop Disney, or Disney.com, these logins all connect and work through the same integrated account. The headings on the page include parks and tickets, places to stay, things to do, shopping. There's a help tab. There's also a shopping cart and the My Disney Experience, where all your plans will be stored once you have an active trip. If you scroll down on this first page, you'll see current information. Things like special deals that might be active. Right now, there is a 25% off on rooms that's happening through September 29th. You'll see lots of opportunities to obtain a Disney Chase visa, and they'll tell you about other can't-miss experiences, like the Epcot International Food and Wine Festival. Look how fun this is. Of course, on the Disney website, there's lots of opportunities to shop, so keep your eye out. There will be other opportunities for things like Memory Maker. I won't get into the details of Memory Maker tonight, but maybe we'll talk about it in a future video. Tonight we're focusing on Disney vacation packages and how to find the best price. We'll also talk a little bit about dining and how to get some great information on different restaurants. There's also information here, which I'm not going to talk about Disney Springs and other current events that are happening. Just know this homepage is a wealth of information and a great place to get started on your research for your trip. We're going to use the Build Your Vacation features right here, which allows you to pick the dates and price out the dates that work best for your family. You can indicate the number of people in your travel party, and if any of them are children, you will also want to specify their age at the time of the trip. If you would like to price out all resorts, you can go ahead and click View Rates, or you can also filter to a specific resort. And here are our search results. You can see at the top, it will show the check-in date and information about the party that we have already provided. It also shows different ways you can filter your results, like price range, resort location, resort category, and last but not least, resort characteristics. The results default to Disney Picks, but I like to filter and display my results by price low to high, so I can really get a good idea of what my price options are. You can see our lowest option is camping, and then there's a jump to Disney's Pop Century Resort. You can click on the resort to see what options are available. Then there's different room options. The standard room, a preferred pool view room, and the preferred room, a standard pool view. But you can see that of the different room types, the only one that's actually available for booking is the standard room. This is also using the summer deal. You can see the regular price is $175, and here we're making use of that summer discount to get $148 per night. You can click to see photos of the resort as well, so you can really get a feel if this is a room that has the features that will bring the magic for your family. I would argue that Disney's Pop Century Resort is one of the most popular value resorts, especially with the addition of the Skyliner. So go ahead and use these photos to explore this resort. You can also view pictures of the resort itself, including common areas like the pool and the exterior facade. Disney offers an excellent feature on their website. Let's say you like these rooms, but you're not sure yet if this is what you'd like to pick. Well, you can actually add this resort selection to your cart and then compare it with some other resorts you might enjoy. Let me show you how that works. Click View Cart. Now you can see the special offer that you have selected. Double check your resort, your dates, and all of the information that you can see on this page. I have actually gone in and already added 5 days worth of park tickets. You can also see your total price and make other changes, again, with your memory maker and related options like travel protection plans. If you click Compare Vacation Offers, now you can go in and go through the same process again and see side by side different vacation options. So I have gone ahead and added a moderate resort and a deluxe resort using the same dates, so you can see just how you can compare different resort travel options. Notice each package has 5-day park tickets. The travel dates are the same. Everything is the same except the resorts. Our price point goes from $2,863 to $5,267 at a deluxe resort. Just for comparison, I have added in Disney's Coronado Springs Resort and Disney's Beach Club Resort. Now, let's try making some additional changes. Let's say that the Beach Club we know is too expensive. What other options could we do? You can see here I deleted that offer and now have the opportunity to create another vacation package. So let's add an offer. This time, we're going to see what options we have available if we make changes to our dates. So instead of an August 2021 trip, we're going to see what comes up if we look into a September trip. We'll keep the number of nights the same. The party information will stay the same. Let's see what comes up in our search. So, with our adjusted dates, here is what we have for options. I'm seeing Disney's All-Star Music Resort for $149 a night. This is with that same summer sale. Let's click here and take a look. Again, we're using that same special summer offer, which gives us a discount. I can see they have family suites available. But to get to that lower price, we're looking at the standard rooms. They also have preferred rooms available, but let's see what we can get with that standard room. We'll click that to add it to our Compare Vacation Offers page. Now, let's see. We need to make sure we're comparing apples to apples. So double check and make sure if you want theme park tickets, for example, that those are still in your offer. Here I'm showing how you can make the choice to have no tickets, 2-day tickets, all the way up to 7-day tickets. I don't recommend doing that. You'll be exhausted. There's also different ticket options, like Park Hopper, which allows you to visit more than one park in a day. You can also add water park options and more. You can view the details here, which tells you all the information about the different offers and how they're different, so you can figure out which option is really best for you. Something important to note, you can't add Park Hopper to just one day of your trip or for just one person in your party. If you decide this is something you want to add, you actually have to add it for all days and all people in your room. So keep that in mind when you're making your choices. It can add up quickly. So I'm going to add these tickets to the trip and we'll see what happens. Okay, now we're back at our vacation offers. And something doesn't look quite right. when I compare the offers, I can see they didn't quite match up the way I was expecting. That's because I picked the wrong ticket type. I think I need to fix that. It's easy. Just click that edit button and you can go back and pick the 1 park per day option again so that you can compare apples to apples across your different packages. There we go. I want the base ticket option, which allows just 1 park per day. If you have a trip where you're planning multiple days in the parks, you may not need to go to more than 1 park in a day. But, for example, if you only have 2 days available to visit the parks, it might make more sense for you to purchase a park hopper option. It's completely up to you. Now, we're back looking at our vacation offers again. We have 2 different value options, and right in the middle is that Disney's Coronado Springs Resort. That's the moderate hotel resort option. You can see these different price points are right around $3,000, give or take a few $100s in each direction. I'm going to remove that moderate option and see what other numbers we can come up with for this, non-existent trip that we're planning together. I will say, planning the trip is half the fun, at least. Now we're going to see if we can add another Pop Century option here, just to compare different Pop Century resort options. But look, nothing is available. So if we go into September and looking at Pop Century, remember I said this is a really popular resort, but we're trying a deal. Let's get rid of the deal. There's only limited rooms that are available with the deals. If we just price out a package, does anything open up? Let's look and see. Nope, it doesn't. And look, there's one of the fairies popping up to see if we need help. You can actually use that feature to have a live chat with a Disney cast member who can help you navigate if you're struggling. I'm going to try a few more dates and see what will happen to see if we can find any other availability with Pop Century. Okay, it's time for a spoiler alert. Well, I actually went through and tried multiple week after week after week, and I wasn't able to find availability at Pop Century until December of 2021. So, friends, if you want to stay at Pop Century this fall, you better hurry because there's not a lot of availability there. And that's not just if you're looking for a sale price. Okay, let's skip ahead to the package I was able to find. And here we are, back in Pop Century, but we're in mid-December now, just before the Christmas holiday. So I've been able to find some room availability. Let's go and add it into our comparison and see how this stacks up for cost. Okay, now we have, remember that All-Star Movies Resort option. I just added in a Pop Century Resort for December. You can see the price is higher, but look, they defaulted back to that 7-day ticket. They really want us there for 7 days. I mean, 7 park days would be fabulous, wouldn't it? But that's really not in my budget. So I make the correction back to 5 days, hit that button, and let's see what we get for a price. Wow! If you compare Vacation 1 to Vacation 2, August versus December, there is a huge price difference between these two trips. And again, if you compare Disney's All-Star Movies Resort with the August dates, pretty similar, just a little bit higher in price. So if you're looking to go at a very specific time of year, you may not have as many options as you'd like. Or if you're looking for a specific resort, for example, if I really wanted Pop Century, I might be limited in the time I can go. But if you have the time and you enjoy playing around on the Walt Disney World Resort website, you can really go through and find an offer that's going to work for your family and also be the best deal possible. So let's select those August dates. It's right around the corner. It would be so fun. So let's see what these final pages look like. This is our cart. You can see our offer details. Disney's Pop Century Resort, a standard room, 5 days of theme park tickets. We have not added in Memory Maker. This doesn't include airfare or anything. You can see the total package price. This is the vacation offer that we're going to select, and they tell you all the information you need to know about possibly canceling, just in case. Now let's check out. There's Woody. Please wait while we complete your request. If you ever get an error message that pops up while you're going through this process, sometimes it just means you need to clean out the cookies on your computer. So make sure you know how to do that before you start this process. Okay, we still have not actually purchased anything yet. So I can see it's popping up behind there. Woody, look out, we're trying to complete this offer. On this final page, when Woody gets out of the way, there we go. You'll see again our summary. Here's where you'll add in the guest information for all of the people in your traveling party. And because this is a package, you only have to put $200 down. And if you cancel, you actually get all of that money back, provided you follow their cancellation policies. You can add in travel protection if you want to, and of course, pay additional amount if you'd like. Down at the bottom of this page, you will see check park reservation availability before purchasing. This is really important. Before you click that purchase button, if you're planning to visit the parks, you want to make sure you can get in. I will show you where to go to check park availability. Before we leave our cart, I want to point out one more thing. At the bottom is a cart ID. Keep this. If you have any questions and need to make a phone call to speak with a Disney cast member about your order, that is the number you want to reference. You can also retrieve a different cart. Okay, now let's look at those park reservations. This is where you're going to tell Disney which of their theme parks you want to visit on which day. You can click to see what the hours are for the parks on any given day. It also will tell you when the nighttime spectaculars are, when parades are, when your park hopper options are available. This calendar is so helpful. So, as you're planning your trip, think, well, if I'm attending on August 22nd, which parks are open the latest or which parks are open the earliest. That will help you plan. First off, before you even look at park reservations, will help you plan which park you want to visit on which day, because the different parks may be opening and or closing at different times. You can scroll through and look at all of the information available. This is what the theme park reservation screen looks like. You can buy tickets, you can make your park reservation, or what you need to do first is view that theme park availability. Just like all the other calendars on this website, you can click through to find the dates that match when you want your trip to happen. They have a green, yellow, and gray. So if our dates are in August, we know they're all green, which means we can get any of the 4 parks. If, however, the day we were looking at was yellow, that would mean only some parks were available. And of course, gray means there's nothing available. Right now, there's a lot of availability towards the end of 2021. Despite the fact that they're celebrating their 50th anniversary, they have been increasing park capacity, so there's a lot of availability, but you still want to check before you make that purchase. And Disney actually gives you the same advice. Check availability, purchase your tickets, and then make your park reservations. Again, you cannot make reservations without a valid ticket. Also, if you're a party of 5, make sure you make those reservations for all 5 members of your party, unless, of course, you're splitting up and going to different parks on different days, which certainly is something that many families opt to do. So again, sign into your account. I had to re-sign in because I cleaned out my cookies. But then you can go to your cart. Oh look, my cart's gone. You think it's gone, but it's actually really, really not. Oh look, see, there it is. It just took a minute to wake back up again. So you can see this is the Pop Century Resort trip that we looked at doing. I'm double checking. Yes, my tickets are there. The price looks right. I can go right ahead and click check out, and now I'm ready to purchase my Walt Disney World Resort vacation. Friends, this is so much fun, but there's even more fun. What are some things that you can do on your vacation? Well, I want to show you just a few more things, some features on this website, just to show you how fun it can be as you're planning your vacation. So let's go back and look at Pop Century Resort. Now, I already shared with you how fun it is to be able to see the rooms, to click the pictures, so you can really get a feel for what the theming in this resort is like and whether it's going to fit your family. But I didn't go through the other tabs that they have. Let's talk about dining. Now, because of COVID, some resorts have limited dining to what they might typically have. Right now at Pop, we have 2 dining options. And keep clicking. Look at all of the recreation options. Pools, movies under the stars, their playground, their arcade. There's so many fun things to do at a Walt Disney World Resort. Taking a few extra minutes to learn about your resort before you go can help make sure you don't miss out on some magic. That last tab is the Amenities tab. This allows you to explore things like resort transportation, Disney's Magical Express, and more. Right now, things like the minivan service is not active, but you can tell what other transportation options are available at your specific resort. And of course, things like laundry and mail and currency exchange, all of those things can be so helpful and important. So take some time and explore these different tabs in your resort. Now, dining. Dining is one of my favorite things about visiting a Walt Disney World resort. Let me show you something else. So you can click on the individual restaurant and look, it's going to pop right up. Look at how vibrant. Look at how vibrant this is. Oh, I just love the colors. It is so fantastic. So you can see this is a quick service restaurant. It tells you right now dining plans are temporarily unavailable, but that's true everywhere. It tells you their hours. So on this particular day, it was 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. But the fun part is when you click that View Menu button. You won't believe what you can learn about when you click those buttons. And all of the dining pages have them. Before we do that, really quickly, you can see the price point. And down below, I'm not going there right now, but there are maps as well. So here we go. Let's look at this menu. I love this. Now, first off, you can notice that we're on the lunch and dinner menu. We've got our refillable resort modes, options like burgers and chicken. Then you can scroll down a little further into entrees, pizza and pasta, salads, plant-based options. Walt Disney World Resort tries so hard to accommodate any particular dietary restrictions or needs that you might have. The Disney check meals are kids' meals, a little bit on the more healthy side than some of the other options. And of course, there's desserts, the bakery, there's snacks, all sorts of fresh fruit options and beverages, bottled soda, hot beverages, and more. And check out the price point. They're not cheap. I mean, a ginger ale, juice, $3 and $4 and $5. This is why having these menus, though, is so helpful, because you can actually go through and really say, I know my family, I know this is what they're going to want to order. Let me go ahead and do this and price out and really know what you're going to spend on your vacation. Notice the area I'm scrolling through right now is the wheat allergy. They have egg allergy options, shellfish, milk allergies. All you have to do is speak up to a cast member if you have any questions. But again, they really try hard to accommodate all of the different allergies or dietary restrictions or just lifestyle choices that you might need for eating. This is the breakfast menu, so again, I'm still on that same everything pop, and you can see all of the different breakfast options, and again, they're broken down into clear and easy sections with the title of the food item, quick description, and of course, the price. So you can really price out everything ahead of time if you want to. I just like to create a bucket list of food items I want to try. If you follow the Disney Food blog, they have some fantastic pictures of food. There's so many great Instagram channels to follow that have just beautiful, beautiful Disney food. So I look at those, I check out menus, and I say, each day I try to pick one thing I'm really looking forward to, whether it's a food or an attraction, anything like that. And it really, really helps me try to accomplish some of those things I want to do without boxing myself in too much, because you don't want to do that either. It's a fine line. So again, clicking on your resort, you can learn so much information about the resort itself, about the food options, about different amenities. Get in there and explore. If the price point is really similar on a couple of resorts, this is a great way to figure out which one is best for you. So now I'm going to just show you how the map feature works, and I really think this is so helpful. If you were staying at Pop Century Resort, you might want to say, well, where is that in relation to other resorts or to the parks? So their website actually has these maps that you can scroll through all over the website. And so you can figure out, okay, well now I know where Pop Century is. And look, you can see there's Animal Kingdom, there's Epcot. There it is. So you can kind of see, whether this resort is close, if it's far away. Magic Kingdom is way up there behind, so you can say, okay, well, I'm kind of far from Magic Kingdom, and if I was going to spend a lot of time there on the buses going back and forth, maybe I'd want to try a resort that's a little closer to Magic Kingdom if I can afford it. So it's just another helpful tool. I wouldn't use these for driving, but just for general navigation, because Walt Disney World Resort is big. It's a really big place with multiple parks, with multiple resorts, and we haven't even really touched on Disney Springs. There's just so much to do. There's golf courses, there's mini golf courses, water parks as well. I could talk for hours about all of the different things that you can do, but the reason I'm sharing this video is I love Disney. I really truly do. And playing around the website, some people might feel intimidated. Some people, after listening to this, if it didn't help you fall asleep, maybe you're more stressed out. I hope that's not the case. I hope you enjoyed just listening to me talk about all of these different things. I could do another whole video just on FastPass and, getting your dining reservations and all of those different pieces. But I hope that if nothing else, this has encouraged you to explore the website and just see all of the different things that you can see. Now, without going into too much detail, I'm going to point out that there's also information here about different activities that you can do. There's information about the different dining plan options. Again, lots of places to shop on this website if you're interested in purchasing merchandise. And last but not least, attractions. We can't talk about Walt Disney World Resort in Florida without talking about attractions. So the website allows you to explore every single attraction on property. And these filters at the top are so helpful. So you could say, I have a child who's really into Frozen. Where do I find Frozen? And you can filter. You could say, well, I have a child who's really into princesses, not just Frozen. Tell me all the things where I could interact with princesses. And then all of the different options come up with these beautiful color photographs. They'll tell you things that are currently unavailable, like right now, because of COVID, Enchanted Tales with Belle is not available. It's very interactive in a small space. You can look at age recommendations. There are rides, and I think some people don't realize you can actually bring an infant on Pirates of the Caribbean if you want to. Well, don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure you can. Um, there's a lot of rides that are just super, super family friendly. And like here, you click on this heart and that favorites it, and you can create a favorites list again. If there's specific things that you really want to try to remember to do, that's a great way of doing it. There's so many different pieces to this website. They really want you to have all of the information at your fingertips as you're planning your vacation. Just like with the resort information, if you click on the specific attraction, it actually opens up and tells you even more. It tells you, more about the ride. It will tell you the height requirements, the recommended audience, all of these different things. You can sometimes see more pictures, and if you wanted to book a fast pass, if they bring those back, right now you can see fast pass has been suspended as of the recording of this, but there's a different place you can book fast passes. But when fast passes are open, you actually can book them right from the attraction page as well, or at least you used to be able to. So, and you can see that map that shows you where in the park it is. And then if you really like that, it'll tell you some other recommended or related attractions or activities that you can do. So again, so much information to help you make decisions, especially if you're bringing, really little ones or people with limited mobility. You really want to be able to plan and kind of come up with a good plan of action. I'm also going to just mention special event tickets, the Boo Bash. Again, just keep clicking and you can see details and information about what's included in this after hours event this year. Typically it's been Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. This year, as of this recording, it's the Disney After Hours Boo Bash. After hours events are typically very low crowds, limited, even more limited capacity. You can click and see the different dates, as well as the evenings where tickets are already sold out. Because it's Halloween, I think you can anticipate October dates tend to sell out more quickly, but there are still tickets available. So it's pretty exciting, and you can purchase your tickets right here for these kind of events and read the fine print, because it will tell you if you don't have a Magic Kingdom ticket for the day, using your Boo Bash ticket, you actually get into the park a little bit earlier. So make sure before the party starts. So make sure you look for those opportunities if you're doing a special after hours event or other hard ticket option. These are just different things that happen at different times of the year. There's also a holiday party, and that's going to be a little different this year. But again, there's food and wine celebration at Epcot. That doesn't cost any extra money. That's included in your ticket. But these are all tips and tricks. You can find so much information on this website. But also, I want to put a shout out there to our travel agents. Friends, it does not cost you any more money to use a travel agent as long as you're picking the right one. So if there's any travel agents out there that want me to mention them in my videos, if you're looking to do a collaboration, give me a shout out, send me a message. I'm happy to collaborate with you as long as you're a reputable travel agent. But definitely, this is a fun thing to do. But travel agents will also do as much or as little of the planning for you as you want. So if you want to dig in and do all of this, if you love it like I do, get in there and do it. And you can still work with a travel agent, which is so great. So support your small businesses as well as your large corporations like Disney. And I'm just kind of showing you right now just some of the other things that we'll talk about on the website. But I hope you've enjoyed this video. As I've said, I am truly a Disney fan. I'm a true fan of Disney. And I love looking at and exploring the different things. I probably log into the website at least once a day just to see what's out there for Disney news, to see if anything's changed. Right now, because of COVID, things are changing constantly. So it's just a fun website. There's so much information. But if you are overwhelmed, I am not a licensed travel agent, so I can't book a package for you. But reach out to one who is, and make that trip happen, because yes, they're expensive, but as a person who has been multiple times, I think the magic is worth it. So who do you think I should pick for my avatar? Let's see, Kermit? Pocahontas. I love these avatars. With Tinkerbell. I really like Tinkerbell. I think I'm gonna go with, I'm gonna go with Rapunzel. I love Rapunzel. And look, it's fun. Thank you so much for listening. Please, if you're enjoying my videos, leave me a comment, give me a like or thumbs up. Let me know that you've been here. Thank you so much. Be well, take care. I appreciate each and every one of you, and I know many of you have sent me some messages to say keep it up, so thank you for your messages. They really truly mean a lot. So be well, take care, and stay true.